Hello and welcome to the Chatterbox Letters podcast. I will be reading Far and Away podcast. Let's imagine that there was wheat not once, but twice to spin. You would also ask how many webs satin weave along that beautiful and bright horizon. Those acquiring minds out there would totally love it when it comes to the beef of the matter. I'm going to keep strolling this passage. Welcome to another regular broadcasting exclusive by the Chatterbox Letters podcast. I'm thankful for life, health, and strength. I'm thankful for my Lord for allowing me another day to podcast. My webs are spinning very hard to see the day I had today. It was bountiful and plentiful to fathom. My son had practice today of all days with no game this week. But it's to be expected to be sure he and his teammates are ready for their big game on Friday next. My son and I never got out usual polar pop today because of Bible study. We wanted to make sure we got there just in time for the beginning of the teachings. In the mix we had JJ in tow so that he could be also in attendance to Bible study. It was very good teachings tonight about peace. Afterwards, my brother-in-law took JJ home before we could all come home, the family and I. Tonight, I'm getting settled in for the night. I come into my room to eat a few pieces of candy and here getting things in order. But I came in to eat a few pieces of candy to curb my appetite. I was a little hungry then. Now I am getting things in order for my upcoming broadcast, which is this broadcast. I would usually write down everything I'm going to say, and that's really the reality of everything that's going on. To write things down I'm going to say on a broadcast. So I'm making that right now official. Just before I broadcast, what web I tremendously satin weave all the possibilities of a good broadcast on my podcast. I'm almost ready to proceed, but for now I'm writing out my broadcast and watching on television Dead Man's Folly. A very good Agatha Christie movie. I can't get enough of it. It's so good. Right now I'm getting ready to end my draft for my broadcast and to continue my time getting things set for my broadcast, which is this broadcast tonight. All right. Like, share, subscribe to my podcast. Hit that notification button to know when I go live. Ring that bell for updates on my podcast. If you have a letter that you would like to have broadcast on my podcast, by all means, please send that letter to the Chatterbox Letters Podcast, Post Office Box 5556, Lakeland, Florida 33807. You can write whatever you want to write about in your podcast, or your chatter letter rather, excuse me. Please keep it clean, your letters clear and discreet. Please, by all means, do not hesitate to send me your chatter letter. You always will procrastinate and send your chatter letter today. Having problems with my background music, but thanks for tuning in my live broadcast.